folks. I'm not sure if this will be the final video on my grinder restoration, but it'll be somewhere close. I intend on assembling my grinder right now, so without further ado I'm going to crack on. I think I've got all the components that I want stripped, cleaned and repainted, so it's just a case of putting them all back together, and therein stands the rub, I suppose. Can I remember how they all go back together? Right. Right, I'm wanting the armature to be facing in this orientation. So in that orientation I need the rotor to be spinning in that direction. So if it's spinning in this direction, I have to ensure that the nuts are locking in the opposite direction, or going on in the opposite direction. So that one's going on there, anti-clockwise, and hopefully this one will go on anti-clockwise as well. Yeah. So that appears to be the correct orientation for that. So we'll just slide that through there into its new home. Okay. Off for the time being. Now, this base will need to be resecured like that. Set that there for the time being. Now these are the bearing housings. The only difference in them, or is there any difference in them actually? None that I can see. They both have a slot for the cable, so I guess they're able to, they can be fitted in either orientation. So I'll put that over there like that. And that just pushes on into place like so. This side fits in a similar fashion. Right, okay. I think that's all that's required for that. I'll have a quick measurement. I've tried just by eye, I've lined up these two brackets on this side and the two on the other side so they line. And that will allow these bolts, which I will probably clean up before I fit, into place, helping to hold the whole assembly together. A quick visual check shows that this from this register to the casing looks to be of a similar length as the register on the left side to the casing on the left. I'll just have a quick measurement. I would say that's almost bang on 11mm, okay? Then on this side, it's obviously only 10.5. So I'm not happy with that. Doing is hitting the left hand casing off, so I'll put that, press it back into place. Now I would have thought that this would have been a much tighter fit than it actually is, which suggests to me it isn't a very good, made to a very high tolerance at all. So before I go any further, folks, I think I would like to fit these set screws to hold the whole apparatus together, but that's going to take me a little bit of time to clean them up. So I'll leave it at that for the time being, and I'll resume the video when I've got these both cleaned up to my satisfaction. So for now, I will say cheerio, and I'm just going to try pausing this camera one last time. Let me see. Here we go. Catch you soon. Alright folks, I'm back again. I've found out how to pause the camera now. I've cleaned up these retaining bolts, and I've just realised that these faces in here, they could have been painted, I thought because they were machined, they would, never mind, they are what they are, right. I might just paint them up yet. So, these nuts go in there. Let's hope they fit in there, because now maybe the paint's too thick. Let's see. That's just a very light nip. That will have to be rotated until it locates in the hole correctly. And this one goes the opposite way. I'm sorry I've moved the assembly out of focus at the moment. I need to get a closer look at where or how the nut is aligning with the recess it should be in. Okay. Okay, that's quite secure now. So, that is fitted in through the top of the base, like so, and then it was inverted. There's these 4 larger screws that hold the base in place. Okay, that's actually quite a tight fit now with the paint, but it'll be alright, I think, once the 4 screws are tightened up. Okay, that's pulling down now as I tighten up these screws nicely. Okay, it's only going into an aluminium casting, so you've got to be careful not to thread the threads, but ensure that it's sufficiently tight at the same time. That just comes with practice. It's called a nip. You nip them up. So I'm reasonably happy with that. I'm thinking some parts have been left in the garage, however. I have a little clip that needs to be secured onto the side of the base to hold this, I think it's like a capacitor in place. And there's also a small guard for the switch, and I think that's all going to be left in the garage, or has been left in the garage. So that's not going to get progressed this evening. Now, I don't know if you can hear that, but there is now, or there is no longer, any noise coming from the grinder when you spin the shaft. So I'm pleased with that. It's running a lot quieter. Okay folks, this is taking a little bit longer than I anticipated, and I'm suspecting that there is issues with some parts being or remaining in the garage. So what I think I'll do is I will leave it at that for the time being, and so there will be one more video showing the last of the assembly process and an overall or overview of the completed grinder. So I hope you've enjoyed that for the time being, this evening, and I will try and get the last video uploaded soon. Thanks for watching, and have fun. Bye for now.